he took the initiative, and by taking individual initiative, he himself built a cooperative community called New Harmony in Indiana. He established the first cooperative society that is known by name New Harmony, and this cooperative society was established in Indiana. Indiana is in USA. He also made the effort to improve the working conditions for his workers. Actually, he himself was an industrialist and was a follower of socialism. So, he implemented this idea of cooperative, and whomever the workers were working in his industries or for their cooperatives, for those he made efforts to improve their working conditions, like the working places where they were working, they should be hygienic places, airy, and there should be the regular and proper supply of drinking water. Their working hours should be fixed. uh, there was a proper arrangement for their health, uh, as well as there was also the proper arrangement for their education and taking care of their children's education. So in this way he made some efforts to improve the conditions of the workers. The second thinker, socialist thinker, was Louis Blanc. He he lived from 1813 to 1882. This is his lifespan, and he was little different. His idea was little different from Robert Owen. Robert Owen was giving emphasis on individual cooperatives or establishment of individual cooperatives, and he took the initiative for that purpose. He was little different that from that person, and he promoted that the government should encourage cooperatives and replace capitalist enterprises. Means instead of establishing individual cooperatives, he was arguing that the government should take initiative to establish cooperatives and should replace all capitalist enterprises. So this was the difference between Robert Owen and Louis Blanc views, but both were favoring the socialist ideas. The another thinker of that time was Karl Marx. Karl Marx, he was one of the popular philosopher of idea of socialism. He lived from 1818 to 1883, and continuously throughout his life he argued for the establishment of socialist societies, and where he wanted to uproot the capitalism. So he argued that industrial society was capitalist and they earn profit due to workers. It was, according to him, capitalists owned the capital invested in factories, and the profit of capitalists was produced by workers. Means industrialists, those who have the money or the wealth, they invest in factory, and whatever the profit is earned through that production, the 3 by 4 portion of that profit is kept by the industrialist himself, and rest 1/4 portion is distributed among workers. So in this way maximum profit is went in the hands of industrialists, and in this way this is the promotion to the capitalism where some individuals or industrialist only, or the owner of the or investor of the industry enjoy the maximum profit, and day by day become richer and richest. So he was against this theory. He also argued that workers' condition could not improve until they overthrow capitalism and rule of private property. He argued that the workers should come forward to improve their own condition. Until how they can improve their condition? They can improve their condition when they will go for the revolution. All the workers will join the campaign, will organize the movement, or will go for the revolution, and will overthrow the capitalism means those who are the industrialist owner, or those who are holding the individual property. He also discarded the rule of private property. Instead of private property, he was uh, favoring that the property or the resources should be distributed or hold equally by the people.